Hello everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel. So today's topic is related to power copy of B-sides attachments, mounting and features. It may be fixation, locator, rip or impression, depression, flanges or any kind of features which is B-sides mounting attachments. So that we will take from this bumper, or you can take it from any part which is from the reference project, existing project or proven projects, and we will use that features on new style. So for that we will use a power copy command. So after power copy the feature will be independent, so you are easily able to edit it, you are easily able to modify it. So depends upon the shape, size and profile of new style and part or product. So before moving to the topics, so training required for interior and exterior trims, take the subscription of my online learning course which is pre-recorded, available on the application and websites also. So link given in the description box. So at the same time, please like, share and subscribe my YouTube channel. Also comment for new topic required video. So to start the remastering of the feature from the B sides, we have number of mountings. So out of that we select today as a cross locator. So we are going to do the remastering of this cross locator here as non-parametric to parametric or reverse engineering, and we will make the power copy at the other position at this location. So we are doing this. For that we need to take a reference point or origin points and make it remastering by inserting the axis system and make it power copy. So before that we quickly understand the functions of the cross locator, how it will work. So first one, this one is your cross locator and it's mounted on the part, your base part. Okay, then we have the environment part. So environment part is like this, it's a surrounding or fitment part, and in this having a 0.2 clearance, depends upon two-way, four-way locator. So the function is to restrict the movement in y direction first, because it will be how it's like this. Then we have the cutout over it. Okay, and depends upon the cutout, it will be decided with clearance, it will be four-way or two-way. Then this much environment parts go inside this feature, then here is your origin point. Okay, because same points we will using for making this cutout. So cutout it may be rectangular or oblong type. Okay, then this one is called as centering condition. So going your environment part inside this much, it will not allow to move or your part in a y and in a z direction. So if y and z means it's a four-way locator, if you are restricting in y only, then it's a two-way locator. Please comment me which is the assembly direction of the bumper. Next one, what will be the thickness of this part? So it's ideally we will assume it's a 2.5. Okay, then at least you have the 3 to 5 mm more height than this surface of the environment part. Then that is the 3 mm and this one is the 2. Then it's a 5 or 5.5. At least you have to make the height of this point from the top face. Okay, so we will start the remastering. So for that, go to remastering. Now we don't have anything because our part is not parametric. Then how to make the point? First we take a line, and on that line we will take a point at required height and then create a main tooling direction. So for that, first select as line. So line, its type need to select, so we will select as point to point. We don't have points, then go to right click and create point, and in point type also we need to select as where to take the point. So for that we will select as between option, then diagonally we will select the points. So select first this point and then diagonally this one point. So we have point now at middle, okay. Now second point need to select. Okay, so for that again go to create point, and now need to select again diagonally the points. So first one I will select to this, and then we will go and select the opposite side of it diagonally. Part is big because it's a bumper. Please let in a comment what is the approx size in the length of the bumper. So we now have the middle point of the this one also. So make it okay, and now we have the line which is passing through these 2 points, okay, and which is the axis of screw boss, and that is the tooling directions of this part also, main tooling direction. So now I will put okay. Now we want to take the point on this line. So for take a point, in a point there will be a type, so I will select as on curve, because now we have the curve. So select the curve. Now I want to take at by exactly distance, right? So I will put the value as 5. Then we will preview it. Then it will be highlighted by what distance we are taking the line. See here. Then make it okay. Then we have the point here by the distance. Then I will make it isolate, because I want to break the link from this part, and again double click and make it in coordinate. So now it will be easily able to edit as we want. Okay, at the same time this one will be the your tooling direction. Okay, then how to cross check this again, it will be perfect or not. Then we have the one option, go to measurement, fix the in measurement, select the face and select the line. Then you will get the angle. If the angle is 90, because in 199% this face is normal to tooling direction. Okay, now you have the perfect point, so then rename that point as origin point. So now I will go and isolate this line also, and rename this line as a MTD, main tooling direction. So this one is perfect. So first important to create any feature remastering, the most important is taking a origin point. Yes, now need to insert the axis system. So for that alt I, go to axis system, then take a axis system. In axis system need to give the origin point as point, and align the z axis with the your main tooling direction. If it's reverse, then change it. So then make it reverse, and then okay. Now you have the axis system and origin point, so we need to insert the body. So insert the body, and now go for the sketch. We will start to draw the sketch. So for sketch, always take a position sketch from the sketch command. So this one is the position sketch, and position sketch need to give the 3 input. One is the plane, then projection point, then parallel to line. So now I will select as first top plane. First selected as plane, then go to here as a projection point and select the point, and then need to select as parallel to line. So in parallel to line, instead of selecting this one, now I will select this. Then we have the H and V. So see, this V need to reverse and H also need to reverse. So your sketch will be now like this. Then make it okay. So now you are at this position. So now take a profile command, this one,
and draw the, double click the command, so you are in the same command, then draw the line. So before that, from visualization, make it a dark mode and then draw the line. So the profile will not take the any other input or not any other link. Then draw the horizontal line. So need to constrain. So now these are looking unsymmetrical, both rib, the vertical and horizontal. And even there may be a scope, this one is the different one and there this one is the different one. There will be a chances, depends upon the situations or par profile. So for more control on the constraint, instead of making the symmetry, put the individual dimensions to per side. So it will have the more control. So you can easily restrict the dimensions and make the modifications quickly. If you make symmetrical, both side get changes. Okay. Now we have this. For you, I already find the dimensions. How to check, I will explain. So for that, it's a 2.444 and it's a 2.351. It's a 2.351 and this one is 2.444 and the other dimensions is, it's a 2.119, 2.119. Even the dimension is same, I am not making it symmetry. Why? Because in whatever the future where you are using this feature, at that times there will be a need of making it uneven. That time it will be having more control. Now we have these dimensions. Sketch is fully constrained, green means, and exit from sketch and now make a pad. So before pad, I will explain how to measure the dimension. So to measure, go to the measurement. From first select as intersection. So for intersection, select this edge and then select this point. So this is your intersection point of this fillet. Because whatever you are taking, that you have to find the intersection point, because fillet is the post operation. So previously it will be sharp, na? Then you have the point, and then in the next one we have now axis system. So you can select the plane. So you have the exact distance. What is that? So this is the distance. Okay. So take that distance, copy the distance, it's a 2.11. So same you are able to draw with all side. This one also intersection point is this. And if you want to make the distance, then directly take a two intersection in this box and then draw. So you will get the exact distance. So once you have this, then pad, go to pad, select the sketch. It's showing error. Why? Because our sketch is open. Then it's okay, not an issue. Make it okay. And then if your sketch is open, then go for first option is the thick option. And then whatever is thickness is there, that need to put, and the neutral one. So it will be divided per side. So it's a 2.192. So it's a 2.192. Then this one is the height, and the you can put any value for the height, because after union trim it's anyhow goes. So see, this is the thing. But now why it's not matching? Because whatever the distance, on what distance we taken our point, that much we need to take height. So we will measure it. So go to any, select this and then select the point. So you have the distance. How much is the height? It's a 5 mm. Then instead of this 4, put it first value as 5. Yes, see, now top face is completely matched. Now the most important is to apply the draft to the wall of the cross locator, because in without in, because without drop no features allowed in the plastic parts, because it will be help for demolding or remove from the mold. So for that, first we will measure the draft value. So now you have this one, so I will hide this for a moment. Take a first any from top and you can select the face, so you will highlight the draft value. So it's showing 91.5, means it's a 1.5 draft. Okay, it may be changed with the faces again, means this face having the different and this face may be having the different one. So check with all, so there will be no any confusion. Okay, and then put the draft. So now I will unhide the cross locator whatever we created, then go for the draft command, select the faces which need to draft. Now for a moment hide the bumper. So now selected the this four. So now there may be a chance, so this face having the different draft, there may be a first scope, this one and this one is different. Second, there may be a chance of this one and this may change. And the third one possibility is this faces also having the different draft. So check each and every draft, because sometimes in a CAD test it may create it as purposefully tricky. So go to the top, select, and in this select as MTD. Okay, and arrow is upward. Okay, and the value is 1.5, preview. Okay, then need to apply the fillet. Then go to fillet, select the top face and the side faces, because all fillets as vertical and horizontal, that all having the same fillet value, but the best practice is first fillet the vertical and then the horizontal, and if the fillet value is different, then you have to go with the different value. Then preview and make it okay, then unhide the your part and see it's matching with your part. It's slightly having the deviation, but it's okay, it's accepted. So whatever we created this feature, so we are going to use this feature on the same part at other location or on the different part also. So for that locations also need to create the these features, references whatever created, the references is MTD and the main tooling, but the main tooling is same, so only need to create the origin point. So now I am going to use this feature on the other location. Okay, so for that need to create the same origin point. So for that again need to create as line. So go to the line, type is point to point, so create the point and point, then select the bottom sides point diagonally. So this one is the first, and then select the opposite side of it. Then go to the rip downside and select the opposite of it. Middle point we need. Okay, we need a second point also. Then go to create again between. This time select the diagonally first point and then the second point. Once you done with these middle 2 points, then you have a line passing through that point, make it okay. Then go for again a point, and then on the curve we need to take this time as point type on curve, select the line and then put the value as 5, then preview, then okay. So this one is the point we perfectly required, then that is the final point. then make that point isolate and understand, then make it coordinate. So now able to modify or edit, then create a main tooling direction, but we already have, we are going to use the same. Now how to make create the power copy? So I will show. Go to the insert, okay, knowledge, power copy, and whatever you created the feature first as remastering or new, then select that body, then whatever inputs you use to create that features, that will be there. So take the minimum one. So I select only point and line, main tooling direction, make it okay. Now we want to do this feature power copy on what location, where? So at that locations, go insert, instant from knowledge, instant from selection, then go for the power copy. It's asking related to the input, so give the input one by one related to mtd, then select the mtd. You need to see in this preview the arrow direction, whatever preview and whatever is actual here. So once it will be perfect, then preview and okay, then your feature is here and it's okay. Okay, so likewise you are able to create the power copy by using the command after remastering of the dump part. It may be dump body or from the section. Okay, you can remaster the any kind of feature, maybe a snap, it's having a no multiple snap, or it may be a any C locator interface, C clip interface. This one is the C nut and screw interface, any. So thank you for watching the video. Let's comment on which topic you want the next video. Also like, share and subscribe this channel. Thank you.